Hey folks, welcome to this week's edition of BrushPile Fishing. Today we've got a late spring pattern on my home lake of Grand Lake St. Mary's. Some of those crappies are still spawning, some are in the post spawn, and we're going to see what we can get. I've got a great guest today. It's Kyler Chelminiak from Glo-Pro Lures. So you stand by, we'll be right back.
Many people look at a lake and feel a sense of calm serenity. Crappie fishermen feel the heart-pounding anticipation of the thump. That's why host Russ Bailey is addicted to crappie fishing. It's this addiction that takes Russ from the Midwest to the Deep South in search of the best lakes, techniques, and patterns from some of the best crappie anglers in the country. Right here on BrushPile Fishing.
Hey folks, welcome back to BrushPile Fishing. We're in my home lake, Grand Lake St. Mary's. A lot of these fish are still in shallow. Today I'm fishing with Kyler. Kyler, how we doing, bud?
I'm doing awesome, Russ. Thank you for inviting me out here. I'm so excited to get out fishing. I'm taking a break from bass fishing this week. I'm going out crappie fishing, see if we can't land a couple slabs. We're fishing today with a micro dancer from Glo-Pro Lures. It's a new bait we just came out with 2017. So we're gonna see if we can't fool a couple Grand Lake slabs into biting.
I'll tell you what, hopefully these fish are still shallow. They were just 2 days ago. And I'm real excited because they don't have a lot of places to go when you hook them. So they put on one heck of a fight. And folks, this man has it made. Kyler, you were telling me you're in college and you're on the bass fishing team there.
I am. This will be my senior year I'm going into this coming fall. So I've been with the program for a while. It's been an awesome opportunity. We've been traveling all around the country, been getting all kinds of press from FLW, BASS for being one of the top fishing programs in the nation. So having that experience behind me now is fantastic. I got one more year left and see if we can't win a national championship.
Well, I'll tell you what, best of luck. Were you ready to switch gears and go out and try for some of these slabs today?
For sure.
Let's do it, bud.
All right, sounds good.
Right. All right, folks, just getting started this morning. We are on my home lake of Grand Lakes here in St. Mary's. Now, on your school season, when does that end?
We go all the way through summer.
No kidding.
You know, the championships are usually in July and August.
Okay.
So our fall is our off season.
Okay.
And then we start right back up in like February.
Must be tough, man. College fishing, that'd be awesome. Of course, they didn't have anything like that back in the day.
Yeah, it started, they had the first actual national championship, I think, in 2008.
Okay.
So, and it's crazy now. We'll have 250 boats at a tournament now.
Wow. Of course, I know your coach, Gary Mason. Actually shot a show or two with Gary over the years.
He's been one heck of a coach for us. He's always got a story to tell us.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
There
you go. Oh, look at that black. There's a late male spawner there. Look at the color.
I don't think I've ever seen one that black.
Pretty fish. And an excellent hook set, I must add.
See, I got redemption on that one.
That was awesome, buddy. Beautiful fish. Little male there. All right,
see,
brother. Good job.
This is the bait we're using today. It's a Glo-Pro Lures Micro Dancer. And if you see how streamlined that lure is, you know, a lot of the plastics on the market will have a lot of bulk, and that takes away from the action in the tail. So we streamlined it, and we'll see if it makes a difference on these post-spawn fish. A little more subtle, and all the action's in that tail. So let's keep at it. And see, it's a different presentation from your run-of-the-mill rattle traps and other lipless crankbaits.
Yeah.
And it's soft, so when the fish takes it, it's going to hold on to it for a little bit longer. And with the Glo-Pro technology, inserting glow stick, rattle beads, you know, especially water like this, gives you a little bit extra visibility, a little more versatility as well. Nice fish.
There we go. Another male. Not too shabby. About a 10.5-inch fish.
You come right off that
Right off aluminum. Remember earlier I told you I love aluminum. Something about it really holds crappie for some reason. Another good, decent fish here, folks. What you got there, buddy? Oh yeah, another nice one.
I was working that fish forever. he kept nibbling at it, and he would never take it. I mean, I really have never seen crappie this black before. That is beautiful.
Pretty fun on them long poles when you get one, huh?
I like it.
I got them in the shallows again.
Thank you, cameraman. I gotta remember, I'm used to feeling bites. Now I gotta.
A little bit different.
I gotta remember to watch my bobber.
Step up your game and step into a War Eagle Blackhawk 2170. The Blackhawk 2170 gives anglers a tough aluminum hull with over 21 feet of stable, well-balanced fishing real estate. War Eagle. We build them tough for hunters who like to fish.
Welcome to the world of Mustad. Legendary craftsmanship with over 180 years of experience with advanced designs and technology. Mustad is a name you can trust for whatever you fish for. The long trusted classic and big game hooks, the innovative ultra-point designs, assortment of tools and jigs, or pre-tied rigs and accessories. Quality and durability are built into every Mustad product. Saltwater giants or freshwater trophies. Make your next trip more memorable with Mustad.
For great fishing, check out Grand Lake St. Mary's. Located in west central Ohio, if you're looking to land bass, catfish, crappie, perch, or bluegill, Grand Lake is the place for you. Check out greatergrandlakeregion.com.
This episode of BrushPile Fishing is brought to you by Mustad, best-selling hook on the planet. B&M Poles, official pole of BrushPile Fishing. Jenko Fishing, Greater Grand Lake Region. NKT.TV, BrushPile Fish Attractant.
Hey folks, welcome to today's BrushPile Gear Check. Fishing my home lake. It was a great day on the water, as you could tell. I was using my Russ Bailey 10.5-foot Signature Series pole by B&M. Matched that up real nice with the Pro Staff spinning reel by B&M. Had 6-pound high-vis Gamma line. And then the jig of the day was these Micro Dancers by Glo-Pro with a 1 32nd ounce Mustad jig head. And these baits, as you could tell, were phenomenal today. These fish absolutely tore them up. And today's actually the first day I've been able to use one of these. Now, another part of the equation today, we were using a small cork, and you could see some of those bites. They didn't even take the cork under, just kind of moved it. They were easy to detect with this. This is called a teardrop float. We peg that with a toothpick. You can adjust your depth by just moving that up or down the line. The key today, this allowed us to see those real small bites. And the thing was, we knew those fish were about 18 inches deep all day long, so we never had to guess if our bait was in the strike zone. We kept it there, and as you can tell, again, a super, super day on the water. A spot that's really good if you can flip up between the wall and the lift and work it back real slow. There we go. There we go. Oh, you got a hog in there. There we go. Lift him up, straight in. There you go. Now, what I tell you about this lift? We're gonna catch bigger fish. What do you think?
I like the spot.
And I told you, the spot between the seawall and the lift. And folks, a lot of people, Kyler, they're not going to fish that spot. They're going to fish the outside and keep going, and that can lead to some dandies. There we go.
There's one.
Oh, that's another nice one.
Another nice one.
Yes, sir.
We might catch a few in here, aren't we?
Uh-huh.
We might catch a few in here.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Another good fish here, folks. If you work this too fast, you're not going to catch some of these fish.
For sure. You know, we were joking earlier about getting snagged, but if you're not getting your lure in the places where the fish are at, you're really just wasting time.
Yep.
And, you know, a lot of people joke about getting snagged, but you know, that's kind of my mentality, and especially in bass fishing. If you're not getting into places where the fish are, you're missing out.
Yep. And we've got snagged a couple times today, but you've like you say, you've got to be in that, especially during these fronts, because they're going to hold so tight to that cover.
Yeah.
You know, there's keys when it's finicky like this. Don't be afraid to make a color change your depths. You know, try different things. We've added a little bit of scent today. And the thing is, once we get these fish to hit, they've hit it pretty hard.
Yeah, they
It's
have.
just trying to get them to do it. Folks, if you just joined us, we're fishing the old Glo-Pro lures today. And I'll tell you what, man, these fish, when they hit them, they absolutely smack them. It's like that bobber's here 1 minute, and then a second later, it's gone.
Yeah, and with this micro dancer that we just came out with, it's a 2017 product, so we don't have it in many stores yet, but we do have it online. So
Yeah.
it's on our website.
I think you got a good thing going here.
We have a good thing going. In prototyping, we were very happy with it. So we're just glad we got it in a package and for sale now.
You may fish a lift or a dock or something from one direction and maybe pick up one fish or no fish. Turn around, use the same presentation from a different angle and catch several. Don't know why that is, but I've seen that work several times, and that's why we're hitting this too from this side before we take off and hit something else. And again, you want to hit that spot between the lift and the seawall. A lot of people are going to miss that spot. One of the things too, when you're fishing these lifts, folks, don't fish just the bars that you see here or the post going into the water. There's a lot of cross members and everything else under the water, so you want to try to hit all of this thing. And there we go.
Nice.
Another good fish. Come here. Look at there.
Nice.
As I was saying, you want to hit all of the crossbars and everything underneath. Look at there. What do you think of aluminum lift fishing, buddy?
I think the fish like it.
Right now, folks, Kyler broke off. He's putting a new jig on, so I'm taking advantage. I got the whole lift to myself.
Hey, now.
And the pressure's on.
I'm coming. Coming in hot.
You take your time tying that on now, all right? You know, one of the things too, when you're fishing these lifts, folks, after so many fish or after so long of fishing, you do want to check your line, because constantly, you know, fishing right up against that metal, it can wear it down a little bit. Well, folks, we've caught a few dandies off this lift, but right now we're going to make a little move. So you stay tuned and listen to a fine word from our sponsors.
Get ready, get registered, get qualified for the 2018 Cabela's Crappie USA Classic, hosted this year on Lake Cumberland in Somerset, Kentucky. Crappie USA, the largest crappie tournament organization in the world, is giving you the chance to compete for over $100,000 in cash and prizes, including 2 Ranger boat packages powered by Mercury and Minn Kota in our amateur and professional divisions. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a beginner, take your fishing to the next level with Crappie USA and the Cabela's Crappie USA Classic. The new home for your fishing needs is BoneheadTackle.com. Get all the latest product information. Shop our new and improved tackle shop. We have baits for crappie, bass, striper, sand bass, saltwater and terminal tackle, bait styles in slim stick, stump bugs, brush gliders, and bulk jig heads available. Check out our superior monoline, crankbaits for bass, and our top-of-the-line carbon fiber fishing rods. Bonehead Tackle, family-owned business with one goal in mind: make fishing more fun and help all anglers catch more fish. B&M Poles, the #1 crappie pole company in the world. Whether you are jigging, trolling, pulling, or pushing, B&M has your pole. 3rd-generation family company with over 7 years experience. Home to the Bucks Graphite Jig Pole, the first and best-selling graphite jig pole in the U.S. for over 35 years. Visit bnmpoles.com for yours today.
This episode of BrushPile Fishing is brought to you by Bonehead Tackle, Catch More Fish, Gamma Line, Driftmaster, Crappie USA, Buckeye Ford, Southern Pro, War Eagle Boats.
And now, folks, you see Kyler taking advantage of me. I got control of this boat and move it around.
Trying to block him off.
You think he's gonna quit fishing? Oh no. Oh no.
You gotta take advantage while you can, right?
That's wrong, man.
I'm going up against the crappie professional. I gotta get some cheap shots in.
Folks, what we're doing today too, we're fishing shallow water. We've got just a little breeze. So when possible, I like to put the nose of the boat into the wind. Just helps you control a little bit more. We've also had the talons down. That way, you know, we talked about taking your time when you work this structure and cover. It's a lot easier when you don't have to fight that wind. The other thing I'll do, folks, is I'll have the line out in my left hand, just kind of controlling how much line I let out when I make a flip. And then when you set the hook, it comes off the hand, doesn't affect the hook set at all. Just allows you a little bit more control when you're flipping into areas. The other thing is, with the fish being a little bit finicky, we're not putting a lot of movement on these jigs. They've got that tail that does it kind of by itself. So we're making just a real subtle presentation to them, just kind of letting that jig do the work for us. There we go. Ooh,
Look at there.
oh,
Real good one.
Come here. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Get him in, get him in. That's a white crappie, I do believe. Let's see here.
I can get a hold of them.
Oh, and they're black. I thought it was a white. No, that's a white crappie. First
White
one of the
crappie.
morning. First one.
And I was using chartreuse before, but I figured, you know, switch it up, switch to purple.
Caught a couple on the
Seem to
purple
like it.
now. Hoist him in, hoist him in. Oh, look at there.
Wow.
We may circle back on
What
that
about
rock. We may circle back on these rocks.
And there are some beautiful fish in this
Oh
lake.
yeah, they are very healthy. I would put our lake up against anything in our state right now, that's for sure. There you go. Look, now you want to talk about a dark fish. If you can get him in, get him in. Now folks, I don't recommend grabbing line, but we gotta get him in. There is a male. Look at that. Dark fish, look at the color. There we go. Another dandy.
Doubled
oh, look at there. Another dandy, folks. Whew, gosh. These are good. And again, look at that jig. And I mean, I said it as soon as that cork moved. They are engulfing these things. Look at that fish.
The micro dancers are having some action today.
Want more trucks for less bucks? Buckeye Ford is your truck headquarters. Work or play, we have the truck for you. F-150s, F-250s, F-350s, and F-450s. We know trucks, and you'll always get top dollar for your trade. Get the truck you need today for less bucks at Buckeye Ford and shop over 200 new Fords and tons of pre-owned cars and trucks 24/7 at BuckeyeFord.com. Remember, you'll find more trucks for less bucks at BuckeyeFord.com. More trucks, less bucks. BuckeyeFord.com.
Driftmaster rod holders. Whether you are pushing, pulling, or organizing, Driftmaster has you covered with products that are made in America. We can rig any boat for any technique from front to back. Driftmaster, for the way you fish. Jenko Fishing, a bass and crappie lure manufacturer specializing in custom hard and soft baits. Jenko takes crappie fishing to another level with its unique championship-proven products from its Big T lineup. 6 different rod platforms, lightest net in the industry, 4 soft baits with 16 colors, cranks, terminal tackle, and much more. Visit JenkoFishing.com to get what you need to succeed in this crappie fishing world. Introducing NKT.TV, a brand new solution for the cord-cutting generation. With NKT.TV, viewers enjoy viewer-specific programming with the ability to pick and choose the channels you wish to subscribe to. Missed BrushPile Fishing this week? Catch it on NKT.TV, along with all your other Pursuit Channel favorites. NKT.TV offers dozens of network and channel options for you, the viewer, to choose from. So go ahead, cut the cord, and get everything you want with nothing you don't. Visit NKT.TV today.
The Greater Grand Lake region is not just a great place to catch crappie, it is a fun vacation destination for the whole family. Grand Lake St. Mary's is Ohio's largest inland lake with 13,500 acres. There's plenty of room for boating, fishing, tubing, and skiing. Enjoy bird watching or a picnic along the shores of this beautiful lake. There are more than a dozen restaurants, clubs, and bars with lake access for plenty of good food, fun, and entertainment. Grand Lake St. Mary's also boasts 2 dog parks, 3 lighthouses, 7 marinas, 9 public launch ramps, and numerous campgrounds, cottages, and hotels. While in the area, explore the Armstrong Air and Space Museum, step back in time at historic Fort Recovery, take a ride down Memory Lane at the Bicycle Museum, appreciate the peace and beauty of the Maria Stein Relic Shrine, or take a stroll along the Miami-Erie Canal. The region also boasts plenty of hiking and biking paths, great restaurants, and fun and unique shopping. To get more information on visiting West Ohio's Greater Grand Lake region, check out seymour.org. This is actually the first area where we found a couple fish grouped up.
Yeah.
I just love it when they're hitting the jigs that hard. I mean, there's nothing like it.
You see that bobber jump.
Yeah. And folks, we've got, we talk a lot about colors. We talk about sometimes it makes all the difference. Well, right now we're about as opposite as you can get. He's got purple on. I've got a bright chartreuse, and they're hitting them. Look at that dart. There's a male. Gosh. Another male. We have found one little pocket here, folks. It's holding a bunch of male spawners, actually, working them beds. And it's not a big area that we're in, is it?
No, but they are loaded.
And there's the fish.
There he is.
Right on that drop. That's a nice one.
Oh,
that's a nice one. Look at here. Doggone. You know what? There is no better feeling when you set the hook and it stops.
And just you can't even see the fish. He just wants to go deep.
Oh. There we go. Whew. Another dart fish. Look at these things.
Hey, you can't fish while I'm down in the bottom of the boat.
Well, that was an accident. I didn't mean to throw in there. Oh.
Nice fish.
Oh, doggone. Oh, that's a big fish, too. Jeez. Oh, my gosh. Once again, man. Oh.
Look at that. That jig is working well for us today.
Thank you, Glo-Pro. There we go. Yep. Oh, Kyler, that's not a bad fish either. Oh, yes. Jeez. Dog. Hold still, big boy.
Came back to the aluminum. Man, that's the best one of the day, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, we made a stop back here at this lift. The bite slowed down somewhat, which is normal here, middle of the day.
Had to come back to some aluminum.
Oh, yeah. You know it now, don't you? Well, I'll tell you what, Kyler. I think with that, when you've got a long trip, we're going to end it.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you have a good time today?
I did. Thank you for taking me out. I really appreciate it. We had some fun today, I'll tell you. I never fished with a 12-foot rod before. Never thought I'd be doing it for crappie, but this has been a blast. It's truly a blast. I've never come in these canals and fished aluminum and these seawalls catching crappie like this.
When we talked in the beginning of the show, we were going to cover a lot of different types of structure, and we've caught fish in wood, rocks, gravel bottom, aluminum lifts. A lot of moving. We had one spot that was really good, you know, loaded with fish, but every place we stopped, we caught a nice fish. And the Glo-Pro jig, that was the key today, buddy. They tore that thing up.
That micro dancer.
Awesome. Well, man, I appreciate you fishing with us, buddy.
Yeah.
And maybe sometime I'll get up your way, Wisconsin, we'll do another one.
For sure, you're always welcome.
All right. Folks, I hope you enjoyed today's show. It's been a great time here on my home lake of Grand Lake St. Mary's, catching them big slab crappie. Stay tuned, because we'll see you next week on BrushPile Fishing.
A special thank you to Glo-Pro Lures. For more brush pile fishing excitement, find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.